Jones along with Doris Burke in this battle between two teams that right now hitting on all cylinders, Doris.
Well, there's certain rivalries that can define a conference over a period of time. The last 5 years, the flavor in the ACC has been the Duke-North Carolina matchup, but Duke's won 6 straight.
Loretta Brown controls for the Tar Heels. Metcalf. Bell a little bit strong, maybe nerves off the top. Rebound underneath by the Tar Heels. That was Thomas battling underneath. Possession going to Duke. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. Any one matchup jump out off the screen at you?
Well, Alana Beard, it has certainly been debated whether she or Diana Taurasi is the best player in the country. Ask their respective coaches, you get 2 different answers. She'll see a lot of different defenders. So really, I think whoever is guarding Beard is key, as is whoever is guarding Isis Tillis, because those 2 players right now dominated for Duke.
They have been the bulk of the offensive attack for Duke in the last couple of games. So far, Metcalf, though, comes out and hits the game's first bucket.
Well, she played extremely well in their win over Clemson. 21 points for Metcalf, a capable but streaky shooter.
North Carolina strikes first. Misty Bass underneath.
That's a double, no question. Good call by Lisa Mattingly. She used the bounce to get possession of the basketball. Misty Bass, just a freshman, her performance has been a little bit inconsistent, as you might expect.
Duke coming off a 10-point win on Thursday. That was against Wake Forest. Meanwhile, North Carolina coming off a very impressive 20-point victory against Clemson.
Yeah, North Carolina as a team playing better basketball.
Brown from downtown and second air ball offensively for North Carolina.
Yeah, that's very unusual. Coretta Brown set an ACC and a North Carolina record 99 threes last year. Look for her to stick it consistently from the perimeter.
They swing it around to Beard inside to Tillis, who missed on her last attempt. Tillis got double teamed nicely, and she turned it over. It'll be North Carolina ball. Gail Gueston, of course, in her 11th season as head coach at Duke and the 4-time coach of the year in the conference, doing a spectacular job. But this team, Doris, facing a little bit of a crisis, and I put that in parentheses because they are 16-0.
Yeah, and everything's relative, obviously, but for Gueston, of course, she's been displeased. They've turned it over. They've relied too heavily on Alana Beard to score points to win games. This is a talented team. They need the other people to step up.
Nikita Bell stepping up for North Carolina.
I tell you, you watch North Carolina play on tape, this may be one of the most athletic teams in the country, historically one of the most athletic in the conference. It's the discipline in question.
Beard missing her first attempt. Tillis lets it fly for 3 and got it.
Yeah, I mean, you asked Sylvia Hatchell who most concerned you. She said Beard's going to get hers. Tillis is the player who can score from anywhere on the floor. Her numbers, especially her rebounding numbers, solid over the last 2 games.
Averaging 18 points and 14 rebounds over the last 2. Inside to Sutton. She kicks it back out to Metcalf. She loses the handle. Tried to call timeout, didn't get it. Sylvia Hatchell, in speaking with her yesterday, tried to downplay the importance of this game, but she says anytime you get Duke and North Carolina, you really can't downplay it.
No.
2 premier programs, and they could face this team as many as 4 times this year.
Yeah, this is one of those games where when the schedule comes out, every member of the program checks to see which day they match up.
Osowski inside, Beard with the putback. Beard now 0 for 2 from the field. And here comes Coretta Brown.
The best 2 rebounding teams right now in the ACC and 2 of the best in the country.
Coretta Brown gets called for the travel.
Here's the key for North Carolina as they enter the top 10, and I think can go higher with some shakeups in the top 25, which we'll tell you about later. They've got to stop turning the ball over so much, and they've got to shoot the free throw basketball better. Those 2 areas need to get better for this team to really win big.
No rebound on that one. Matasowski hits the foul line jumper. The game knotted at 5. Matasowski coming in averaging a little over 6 points per game, and Duke has tied it up. There's been a bit of a pattern with Duke of late, Doris, jumping out to early leads and then really letting off the accelerator in the late goings of the game. Sutton with the putback, got it to fall. She had a big game against Duke last year.
Yeah, her strength is comparatively different from when she checked in, but I still think she can get stronger in the post. But offensive rebounding sometimes Carolina's best offense.
Misty Bass with the putback off the Tillis miss. Tied at 7. Metcalf, the speedy point guard, former 100-meter high school state champion. Lost the handle out of bounds. It'll be North Carolina ball. We have the game's first substitution. Latangela Ackland's a very talented freshman. She's already won the Freshman of the Week in the ACC once this year. Bell comes out of the ball game. Thomas also coming out, and in comes Crystal Baptist.
Well, Baptist, their leading rebounder from a season ago, 7.8. Those numbers down. She struggled with some injuries. But Atkinson, one of the most exciting freshmen in the nation, folks, has the chance to be a great player.
Also the team's leading rebounder. 16:15 to go here in the first half. Just underway here at Carmichael Auditorium. Number 1 Duke taking on number 10 North Carolina. Great block by Tillis. 7 on the shot clock. Baptist. Sutton triple team. Boy, suffocating defense by Duke, and they don't get the shot off.
Yeah, Gail Gessner, of course, she's going to switch a ton, make Sylvia Hatchell's team think. As we expected, this basketball game is tight early, should be tight all the way.
It's a war zone out there, and your car's paint gets attacked every day by acid rain, damaging rocks, scorching sun, leaving your paint dull and faded. Now you can clean, shine, and protect with Shine Armor, the amazing new car polish that's made with super nano ceramic, guaranteed to be the greatest shine and protection you've ever used. Just spray it on to restore your car's finish with ease. It's not a wax, but a high-tech ceramic shield that instantly repels dirt and debris. Nothing sticks, and water just dances right off. Even a fried egg won't stick. Amazing. No matter where you drive, everything cleans up just like that. Shine Armor with nano ceramic is made in the USA, and it's not just a little better, it's a lot better, making all other polishes obsolete. The secret? Our exclusive ceramic formula that fills in micro cracks and crevices to create an ultra-durable protective barrier against harsh elements. Even fire can't break the protection. And nuts and bolts just bounce off without a scratch. Bumpers, trim, mirrors, glass, and more. You'll get a beautiful showroom shine with Shine Armor. Professional ceramic finishes can cost you thousands, but act now and get Shine Armor for only $19.99. But wait, we'll also send you 2 premium microfiber towels for a perfect, easy application in just minutes. Absolutely free. And we're not done. We'll double this offer and send you a second set. That's enough Shine Armor for your cars, trucks, boats, RVs, and more. Just pay a separate fee, and we'll ship it to you free. That's 2 bottles of Shine Armor, 4 microfiber towels, and free shipping. But you have to call or click now.
To order, call 1-800-496-5817 or go online at buyshinearmor.com. Don't delay. Call 1-800-496-5817 or go online at buyshinearmor.com. Order now.
It's starting to feel like a routine, man. I'm kind of liking this.
It's go time.
Situations like this where you really have to come together for the same cause.
Hopefully that moment was a step forward.
I spoke for all 100 guys on our team, all our backgrounds put together.
To have the longest win streak in Division I sports, that's pretty special, I think.
You guys got to have me home more often, man. You got to start coming together.
We really have a loaded show.
Tucker and Durham, weekdays 8 to 10 a.m. on ACCN.
She ended up making the game's winning free throws with less than a second to go as Duke escaped harm's way, narrowly beating Virginia. They've had a couple of close ones so far in that 16-0 run that they've gone on to begin the season. Tillis from the baseline, rebound Brown.
The conference is different. Everybody's familiar with your style. There's no intimidation factor.
Metcalf hits the 3.
Yeah, now with Metcalf knocking a couple back, so you focus a little bit more, maybe shade her side on things.
North Carolina with a 3-point lead. Beard 0 for 2 from the field so far. Still hasn't scored. Matisovsky with the putback. Duke getting a couple of good looks.
Well, North Carolina comes in as the best offensive rebounding team in the ACC, but Duke doing its share early in this ballgame.
Misty Bass out top to Beard.
This is the motion offense, 4-out, 1-in system. Good solid pass.
Misty Bass with the nice layup. Duke to within 1. Who does this tempo favor so far?
Well, I think North Carolina loves this up and down tempo. I mean, they can dictate. They can be intimidating with their defense at times, I'll tell you that.
Atkinson off the mark with the long-range shot. Tillis up court. Inside to Misty Bass. The freshman fouled by Candace Sutton.
I think if you're Gail Gestencourt and Bass gets her first couple down and now gets an opportunity at the free throw line, you're thrilled because she's been inconsistent. If you establish her early, her confidence grows.
Misty Bass, the team's third leading scorer, as a freshman. But like most freshmen, somewhat inconsistent in their approach sometimes.
But she gives them what they've been lacking since Michelle Van Ort departed, a legitimate center, a post presence.
Good rebounder and shot blocker as Matasovsky checks out of the ball game. And in comes Winter Whitley, a sophomore from Atlanta, Georgia.
Well, Whitley gives them size and some rebounding to compete on the glass.
Bass missing 2. Something you would expect more so from North Carolina. Something we'll talk about a little later as they have struggled from the free throw line this year. Here they are, though, with the lead by 1 point inside. Baptist kicks it out to Bell for the jumper. Crapel throws it off Baptist, and it'll be Duke ball. Wise play by the junior.
Yeah, very smart. Excellent checkout. Crapel gives assistance, a little guard drop on the boards. See, there's inside position by Whitley, but Crapel just comes down from the guard position, makes sure that they get possession. All 5 spots for Duke have got a rebound today.
Talk about the respective rebounding prowess of these two teams. What about their scoring? Duke averaging 86 points a game, North Carolina 79, but North Carolina has not allowed a team to score over 70 points this year, Doris.
Yeah, the only team that beat them, Oklahoma, is the only team that also shot above 40%, and that's what Gail Gestencourt has talked about, the athleticism, the way they get after you defensively, the way they change their defenses around. That's a real concern for Duke today.
There's Duke's second turnover of the ball game. They trapped the elbow pass, and Bell almost turned it over. Well, that was close.
Yeah, selective with their trapping, Duke. Yeah, they're going to surprise you, come from the blind side, put it on you, make some decisions.
Nikita Bell to inbound. Pretty healthy crowd here on hand at Carmichael Auditorium. This place continuing to swell at the seams as North Carolina turns it over, their 5th of the ball game. Back comes Beard.
Great post defense by Isis Tillis.
Crapel, she's been hot from 3-point territory of late, missing that time.
Good weak side checkout.
Inside, and Tillis with the good defense on Davis. Crapel up court to Alana Beard, and it's knocked away. Beard still hasn't scored in the ball game. She's 0 for 3 from the field.
Duke, the most intense defensive team in the ACC. Here's the question. Because North Carolina comes with that intensity sometimes. Can they be disciplined enough defensively to do it for 40 minutes?
Keep bringing that pressure on you. Here's Whitley inside. Oh, wasn't pretty. Hit the underneath part of the rim and crawled over towards.
It took some time to develop, but the escape dribble effective.
Duke with a 1-point lead now. Metcalf out top. Has been kind of conspicuous by her silence offensively so far. From the baseline, Metcalf for 3, rebound Winter Whitley.
Well, I'll tell you, fundamentally sound on defense is Duke. When everybody turns when the ball goes up and puts a body on it.
Swing it to the weak side, a wide open 3 for Beard. Boy, there's a lid on the cup for her today. 0 for 4 now from the field. There's Brown.
Oh, tough move.
Davis fighting for the rebound with Whitley, and a foul against Duke. And Whitley, that is their second team foul. Carolina also with 2 team fouls. Folks, our women's college basketball double dip continuing with more action after our game at 2 Eastern. Connecticut visits Big East rival Notre Dame. ESPN, your exclusive home of the NCAA Women's Basketball Championship. Boy, UConn just keeps rolling. Will the streak ever come to an end?
That's another team that has its weaknesses. Turn the ball over too much. The Connecticut Huskies, their youth evident at times, too heavily reliant on Taurasi at times.
Out of bounds, it'll be North Carolina ball. Brown to inbound.
Oh, pretty pass.
Boy, what a great play. Atkinson sneaking inside for the layup.
Outstanding cut by Atkinson. She's versatile and she's got an excellent feel for the game.
Here's Whitley. This for 3. Quickly up court. And that's the Carolina running game in effect. Kenyon McBee with the layup.
They've got great team speed, so they get from end to end in a hurry.
North Carolina leading by 3. Now it's Atkinson guarding Beard. Atkinson a little longer as a defender. Whitley almost walked with it, and Cooley hits the jump shot.
Well, did a nice job to keep that right foot, the pivot foot down.
He has 4 in the ball game. The lead down to 1 for North Carolina. And they turn it over.
Yeah, you see Shayna Mosh, Vicky Krapel, both players aware defensively.
North Carolina with 6 turnovers in the ball game. Beard still trying to find it. A little bit long. Here comes Brown. Brown on the wing. Brown still hasn't scored. Here's Metcalf up top. 10 on the shot clock.
Duke straight up man-to-man, just fundamentally sound.
Brown lets it fly for 3. And both teams' respective high scores off the mark so far offensively.
You love to see Tillis pursue the basketball. She should be a daily double. There shouldn't be a game where Isis doesn't go double points, double rebounds.
Beard inside, and she's finally on the scorecard.
Yeah, the rookie Gardner. And Atkinson not up to the task. Good solid cut. And Isis Tillis, an outstanding passer.
Duke regains the lead. There have been several lead changes already in the early part of the game, and a foul here. It's going to go against Kenyon McBee. And we have a timeout on the floor. That is Carolina's 3rd team foul. Duke with 2, and that's the Carolina transition game. We'll be right back.
Walk into an Amazon fulfillment center, it's like walking into the chocolate factory and you want a golden ticket. All of these are face masks. This looks like a bottle of vodka. When we first got these, we were like, whoa! My 3-year-old, when we get a box delivered, screams, "Mommy's work." Mommy's work? With this pandemic, safety is even more important to make sure we go home safe every single day.
Support your favorite college at Fanatics.com, the world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear. Shop the most trusted brands and exclusive designs by Fanatics. Shop now and get today's special offer. Fanatics.com, officially licensed everything.
My son needs this drug. I hope it doesn't cost too much. I hope my insurance pays for it. Can you tell me how much this will be?
67.
Sorry.
Wait, have you heard about GoodRx? GoodRx finds free coupons to help you save up to 80% on your prescriptions.
Wow. I had no idea.
GoodRx. Stop paying too much for your prescriptions.
At Credible.com, we've helped tens of thousands of people save money by refinancing their student loans. In 3 minutes, we'll get you actual rates from multiple lenders. We could save you hundreds of dollars a month.
Visit Credible.com to see how much you could save.
I got things I want to do, but student loans were holding me back. Credible.com helped me save $600 a month with a great rate. Now I can go do what I want to do.
Visit Credible.com to see how much you could save on your student loans.
Wes, it's starting to feel like a routine, man. I'm kind of liking this.
situations like this where you really have to come together for the same cause.
You guys got to have me home more often. You got to start coming together.
Tucker and Durham, weekdays 8 to 10 a.m. on ACCN.
Brett Favre, legendary quarterback. Jerry Rice, legendary wide receiver. When legends play, they wear Copperfit Advanced Back Pro. Copperfit's best-selling compression back support just got better with new double-band adjustable supports for customized. Compression when you need it most.
That's what I'm talking about.
4 built-in stabilizing supports designed to improve posture and help reduce lower back stress and strain.
You have back pain and it's affecting your everyday life. Do something. Since I put this on, I feel so much better. The core is the most important thing. To know that I'm stabilized here. Whatever I'm doing, I can give it 100%.
Call 1-800-814-4139 or on the web at advancedbackpro.com for only $19.99.
This does feel good. That's what I've been saying. You think it was fair? It was fun. Copperfit, live limitless.
It's a close one here at Chapel Hill, and take a look at Alana Beard, because this is a rookie Gardner in overplay. These players for Duke are going to step out. This is their motion offense, and what they want are back cuts. And watch the reversal, and then watch the timing of Alana Beard. Back cut, burn the rookie, get an easy deuce. That's pretty. Patience, the order of the day for the Duke Blue Devils.
Beard not forcing it, although she is struggling a little bit offensively. 1 for 6 from the field, just 1 bucket in the ball game, but the type of player, like you said, very poised. She's going to let things eventually come her way. Getting a rest right now with Duke up 1. Harding and Crapel in the backcourt for the Blue Devils. Asofsky couldn't get a handle. That's the 4th Duke turnover.
Yeah, you want to be patient. North Carolina, that particular set in a man-to-man, why not reverse the basketball? Make easy passes.
Peter Bell with the spinning move. Duke really spreading the court. Missed the layup that time by Moshe, and it's on the floor. Possession going Duke's way. Folks, tonight ESPN's Big Monday presented by Bud Light has 2 great games at 7 Eastern. UConn taking on Miami. Those 2 teams played overtime in the last meeting up in scores recently. And number 25, Texas Tech takes on number 5, Oklahoma at 9 Eastern.
Connecticut tries to rebound from a loss right here in Chapel Hill, seen on ESPN. Rashad McCann's doing a spectacular job at conference play for the Huskies.
And they opened up that new building down there, the Convocation Center on campus in Coral Gables. And Asofsky, baseline to Whitley. And Beard will check back into the ball game, fighting for the rebound, and a foul underneath.
You see, those players who Duke have an excellent understanding of the offense. They're just missing some wide open shots right now.
That was a quick breather, Doris, for Alana Beard, wasn't it?
She doesn't get much time off.
Metcalf out top for Carolina, trailing by 1. Inside to Sutton, and a charge called against Metcalf.
You want to see a team-minded defensive unit? Watch Duke. The guards give excellent assistance when the ball goes into the post. That time, Winter Whitley sees that her guard's been beat on dribble penetration. Recognizes, steps over, takes the charge. I mean, look at that, 9 turnovers now from North Carolina. A lot of that forced by Duke's D.
Inside contact. And a foul underneath against Kenya McBee. That's Carolina's 15th foul.
Well, you just make a great point about this defense. I mean, this offense for Duke. They spread you out and they force you to one-on-one defensive responsibilities. It's a tough offense to guard.
Beard at the line. Boy, 58% from the field.
And that's Mark drawing the best defender every single night, and she still shoots 58%.
Said that she increased her strength during the offseason, worked a lot in the weight room, and said she can bench around like 145 pounds now. Helps her finishing around the cup and take some of that beating, too.
Yeah, you know what motivated her to do that? The national semifinal against Oklahoma, where she took an absolute beating and was exhausted after the game and said, no way, that is never going to happen to me again.
There's McBee, off to Brown. North Carolina down by a deuce, under 9 minutes to go here in the first half, in a game so far that has lived up to all the hype. Brown from the baseline, still scoreless in the ballgame.
Well, I'm impressed with the defensive rebounding of Duke. They're #1 in that category in the ACC. They've done a good job thus far keeping Carolina off the offensive glass.
Osofsky missed the jumper. Here's Metcalf. Nobody picks her up, so she takes the open 3.
Crapo a little bit slow getting up the floor, and Matasovsky trying to protect the house, doesn't want to step out and guard her.
She has 3 threes and comes up with the pinch here. Leah Metcalf coming off a great game against Clemson a few nights ago. Inside, McBee rejected by Whitley.
Looked like a lot of contact. Sylvia actually threw up her arms as if to say, hello, let's get a call, this is our building.
Both teams undefeated in conference play. Duke at 4-0. North Carolina at 5-0 coming into this one. Good help on Beard. She gives it up to Whitley, showing no fear. Hits the 3-pointer. She has 7.
Yeah, when you run that motion offense, you need your bigs to be able to step out and shoot it a little bit.
Sutton, soft roll and touch.
Yeah, good solid feel. Sutton really nice skills around the basket. Would love to see her get more weight, more strength, but she's skilled.
Here's Craple out top to Tillis. Tied at 19. Beard cutting to the basket, and they call her for the charge. That's her second personal foul. A somewhat dubious foul call in the minds of the coaching staff and Beard. We'll be back.
Attention CPAP users. Germs and bacteria can grow inside your reservoir, tubing, and mask. And cleaning them can be an expensive, difficult task. When you need to breathe easy, sleep great, and stay healthy, what you need is CleanZone, the affordable, portable CPAP cleaner and sanitizer. Just press, and CleanZone automatically cleans, sanitizes, and eliminates 99% of germs and bacteria from every surface of your CPAP reservoir, tube, and mask in minutes. No water, no added chemicals, no worries. You'll breathe in healthy, clean air and sleep peacefully.
I used to bug him to clean the CPAP machine, and I worried about how dirty it was.
But with the CleanZone, I just attach it to the tube, and within minutes, it's clean.
We love the price, too.
The secret is activated oxygen that is created by CleanZone's internal O3 generator. Plus, it's lightweight, compact, and portable.
I looked at other CPAP cleaners, and when I compared quality and price, CleanZone was my clear choice.
I can sleep with the peace of mind knowing that I'm breathing clean.
CleanZone works with virtually all make and model CPAP machines. It's powered by a long-lasting rechargeable battery and is maintenance-free. Just press, and Clean Zone does the rest. You've seen other CPAP cleaners sell for hundreds of dollars, but during this special offer, you can get your Clean Zone CPAP cleaner for just $199.99. Plus, we'll give you an instant $100 rebate. That's just $99.99. Clean Zone comes with our full 60-day money-back guarantee. But to make this the cleanest offer on TV, we'll give you the Clean Zone mask sanitizing bag absolutely free. You get the Clean Zone CPAP cleaner for $100 off and the mask sanitizing bag absolutely free. Here's how to order.
Call 1-800-268-1770 or go online to cleanzonenow.com.
You went to college? You're smart. So why are you getting ripped off on your student loans? At Credible.com, we've helped tens of thousands of people save money by refinancing their student loans. In 3 minutes, we'll get you actual rates from multiple lenders. We could save you hundreds of dollars a month by refinancing to a lower rate. Don't get ripped off on your student loans. Let's focus on your future, not your debt.
Visit Credible.com and in 3 minutes, see how much you could save.
Now streaming. The Phenomenon comes exclusively to Disney+. Now streaming exclusively on Disney+. Rated PG-13.
Well, Alana Beard makes a great read. They're going to deny her the high post pass, so she just dives to the rim. Now, she's entitled to come down, and the defender steps in and gets a charging call. Now, I think it's a tough one because she's entitled to the real estate to come down. Is stepped in by Coretta Brown, and that gets Gail Gessencour's upset. She's entitled to come down. Yes, she is, Gail Gessencourt. You're exactly right.
Speaking of official Sally Bell, now Alana Beard on the bench with her second personal foul. Tough call. Do you sit her down or do you let her play still?
Well, I know the philosophy of a lot of coaches is sit her because you'd rather have her in the second half. If I was a coach, it would depend on the young person's temperament, their maturity level. Can they play without fouling?
Tough to watch 25 points a game sitting beside you on the bench at times.
Yes.
Metcalf out top. See if Carolina can make a move with Beard on the bench. They go inside to Thomas, and she's fouled by Misty Bass. For Duke, that is their fourth team foul. Bass's first personal.
Yeah, she needs to take a page from Isis Tillis because on the entry pass from the perimeter to the post, Tillis does a nice job of releasing contact and stepping around. Bass has yet to learn that.
Coretta Brown inbounds. This time she throws it out to Baptist. Last time they inbounded underneath, they got an easy layup out of it.
Yeah, good solid cut by Atkinson, got him a deuce.
Inside, Thomas wheeling underneath. Got her own rebound and stepped out of bounds. Good ball.
Yeah, very good, solid, physical defensive play by Misty Bass. Hold your ground, force a tough angle and a tough shot.
Cripple up court for Duke. They're tied at 19 in the game so far that has lived up to all the hype. Number 1 in the country, undefeated on the season, Duke against number 10, North Carolina, 15-1. Cripple inside to Bass. 10 on the shot clock. And Vicky Crapel hits it. Are they going to count it? There was a whistle underneath. Official Sally Bell and Benita Spence talking things over.
Gail Gessencourt are waiting. There's some contact, it looked like, down on the baseline. Now Sally Bell might be saying no three.
Oh. Yeah, they're going to wave it off.
They're going to say Jennifer Thomas, a little contact before the bucket, which will be out of bounds, possession Duke.
That's Thomas's first personal foul. Carolina's 16. With 6:20 to go here in the first half. Metcalf checks out of the ball game. Nikita Bell comes in. Crapel to Tillis. Came up a little bit short. Here at Carmichael Auditorium, Chapel Hill, North Carolina, number 1 Duke against number 10 North Carolina. I'm Mark Jones along with Doris Burke courtside. Both stars so far struggling in the ball game. Beard on the bench still with 2 fouls as Carolina regains the lead. Crystal Baptist with a shot.
Yeah, she has suffered through a couple of injuries this season that has forced her to miss games like the potential.
Crapel tries to get that three-pointer back. Tillis battling inside. Osh on the wing. Little high-low. Osh throws up the runner. Got her own rebound.
Yeah, Mosh really struggled, turning it over of late. They were giving her the green light to attack the basket, which is what they missed with Curry.
Misty Bass fouled underneath by Atkinson. And Duke hammering away, got 3 attempts at the score. Folks, our women's college basketball doubleheader continues with more action. After our game at 2 Eastern, UConn visits Big East rival Notre Dame. ESPN, your exclusive home of the NCAA Women's Basketball Championship. And keep in mind that Notre Dame, a school with a history of being streak busters.
Digger Phelps upsetting UCLA, and John Wooden will break that streak of 88. It wouldn't surprise me a bit if he's in South Bend to watch that one. Alicia Ratai not getting enough shots for the Irish. Jacqueline Baptiste starting to play a little bit better. Big East Rookie of the Year.
That UConn streak almost coming to an end earlier this year in a tight game against Tennessee, a game in which Taurasi really rescued them.
Yeah, there's no question. I thought Tennessee should have won it. Their depth and experience was better than the Huskies. They just flat out could not win on the road.
5:17 to go here in the first half. Is this a lower scoring game, Doris, than you might have thought otherwise when you look at how proficient they've been scoring the ball coming in?
Well, I think it gets tougher. The ACC is an incredibly strong women's basketball conference. You think about the coaches in this league, Debbie Ryan, Jim Davis, you can go down the list. These are well-coached, talented basketball teams, and they know one another so well. It's not surprising that the scoring goes down.
Foul underneath against Carolina. And Duke will shoot. Second personal foul against Sutton. Sutton's a player that intrigues Coach Sylvia Hatchell because she wants her to become maybe a little bit more aggressive offensively. At times, she's shown flashes of brilliance this year, averaging almost 12 a game. Bass makes the first of 2.
Well, according to Sylvia, Sutton's strength is night and day from her entry point as a freshman. But when you watch Sutton on tape, there are times where physically she's taken out of game. She's long, she's lean, and she's still a person you can move around a bit. And if she learns to maintain position, she's going to be a better basketball player. Not that she's shabby, Michael. I like her skills. I really do, and her ability to run the floor.
Hasn't gotten a ton of touches today. Right now trying to work to get open underneath.
But she's working hard and being aggressive, which is what you asked your post people to do.
And to Sutton, number 15 with 4 points in the ballgame so far. They go inside to Atkinson. There's Sutton on the nice feed. On cue, she gets the bucket.
Yeah, excellent call from the sideline. You had Crapel guarding Atkinson, giving up major league size.
And Carolina with a 2-point lead. Tillis stepping outside. Osh trying to drive.
Oh, nice
feed. Misty Bass with a nice cut.
Yes, indeed. And Nikita Bell, who's a pretty good defender, just gets flat out lost.
Misty Bass with 8 points in the ball game, but a nice dime that time by Mosh. And several ties throughout the course of the game. Brown has still not scored for North Carolina. Tied up in a jump ball. Possession going to the Blue Devils. But Duke always an education in perpetual motion. Pass and cut.
Oh no, your lawn is a nightmare with pet spots and dead spots everywhere. Laying sod is a backbreaking chore and spreading seed is a pain. Birds eat the seed and it's washed away by rain. Not anymore. Now there's GrowTrax, the amazing professional grade grass growing technology you simply roll, water, and watch it grow. For a great looking lawn you're going to love. Look closer. GrowTrax merges seed science with high-tech turf technology, embedding thousands of seeds into a biodegradable, high-absorption compost fabric that retains water, so seeds stay moist and secure while keeping birds at bay and heavy rain washouts away. This is the same revolutionary roll-out fast-growth formula used by elite golf courses and resorts, and now it's finally available in a residential roll for your lawn. Just roll, water, and watch it grow, and you'll see why GrowTrax received the prestigious Best New Product Award. GrowTrax absorbs and holds up to 6 times its own weight, so you water less and grow more. Under ideal growing conditions, GrowTrax can simply grow past other grass seeds. Get rid of pet spots like magic. Erase worn footpaths, grow grass in the shade and under trees with ease. And using GrowTrax on hills and slopes is a breeze. Watch as we place GrowTrax directly on concrete without a speck of soil, and in days it grows like crazy. It's like grass seed on steroids. It's award-winning and American-made to grow anywhere in the direct sun or shade. And now GrowTrax in this convenient 25-square-foot roll is yours for just $19.95. But wait, order now and we'll supersize your order to our large 50-square-foot roll at no extra charge. That's double the coverage, and you get it all at the Landscapers Direct discounted price of just $19.95. And for large lots and really big jobs, roll on over to our website for great GrowTrax bonus deals and discounts. Call or click now to get your supersized roll of revolutionary GrowTrax so you can roll, water, and watch it grow. Here's how to order.
Call 1-800-510-3486. That's 1-800-510-3486 or go to buygrowtrax.com.
Wes, it's starting to feel like a routine, man. I'm kind of liking this.
Situations like this where you really have to come together for the same cause.
You guys got to have me home more often. You got to start coming together.
Accra and Durham, weekdays 8 to 10 a.m. on ACCN.
Just located. Original U.S. government Morgan silver dollar. Bulletin, 9:45 a.m. New York. National Collectors Mint releases 2,988 of the last surviving United States minted Morgan silver dollars still in existence. Each coin is 99 to 142 years old. All are guaranteed to be in brilliant uncirculated to fine condition. Each contains over 3/4 of an ounce of pure silver. Will massively increased silver demand in China and India drive the price to $50 again or even higher? Purchases of silver coins and bars are up over 400%, but you can still get the same quality Morgans for our lowest TV price ever. Just $19.90 each. Strict limit of 5 coins per caller. Money back guarantee. Don't miss out. Call now.
To order, call 1-800-422-7816. That's 1-800-422-7816. Strict limit of 5 coins per caller. Call 1-800-422-7816 or log on to realmorgans.com.
23 apiece here at Carmichael Auditorium. Mark Jones along with Doris Burke courtside. Duke with the ball.
Carolina man-to-man outside of Tillis, who's going to step up and score with Beard on the bench with those 2 fouls.
Osh on the baseline. Got the runner to fall. Duke with a 2-point advantage.
So much game, so little confidence for Shayna Mosh. Has so much ability.
And here's Crapel in transition. That's the 12th turnover for North Carolina. Whitley stripped by Nikita Bell, and Atkinson with possession.
Yeah, I like Bell's length. I like her anticipation. I love her defensive abilities. Worked hard to become a better perimeter shooter.
Metcalf has been a spark plug for North Carolina. Inside to Sutton, fouled. And as they start going to Sutton, they get a little bit more in rhythm offensively, Doris.
Yeah, and I like Leah Metcalf's play and decision-making thus far in this ballgame. Now, after the Oklahoma loss, they switched Coretta Brown to the 1. And Metcalf will get her points at the 1. Good decision-making there.
Hey, listen to this. North Carolina going to the free throw line for the first time today with 3:05 to go in the first half. What does that say about the way they're playing offensively, or is it of any significance?
Well, I think you make a great point in that, first of all, I think historically, no early shot is necessarily a bad one for Carolina. They rebounded so well that Sylvia says, look, we get an open shot. I believe we can go get it. And so you maybe sometimes overlook Sutton and consequently don't get to the free throw line and establish your post.
She goes 1 for 2 from the stripe.
I think it speaks volumes about Duke's defensively, their defensive abilities to stay intense, but do it without fouling.
Tillis double team, picked it out to Whitley. Pass cross court to Tillis. Rebound out of bounds, it'll be Duke ball. But the one thing you notice about Duke, especially their bigs, Doris,
yes,
they pass out of the post really well and find the open man.
Yeah, as I was saying earlier, the way Gail Gestercourt's recruits, those bigs have some perimeter skills. Good passers, good shooters. Tillis, case in point.
Just missing that time. Strong rebound and a menacing look by Crystal Baptist.
Not going to take it away from that young lady.
If looks could kill. Brown threw it away. Bass with the pinch. Here's Crapel. as they look for the hit ahead. It's a 3-on-2. Krapel. Now Mosh pulls it out wisely for Duke.
Yeah, hold your dribble, Vicky Krapel. Stand at the free throw line, keep the ball in front of you.
Misty Bass turned around using her elbow first.
Wow. No love lost between these two teams. You better be able to match the physical intensity of Carolina when you're playing in their building.
Shooting percentages continuing to plummet. Sutton with the left-handed hook comes up short. These are two teams that shoot 47% from the field on the season. Right now, far below that. Hatchell looking for answers from the sidelines, getting set to make a few substitutions.
Well, she's a legit 10 deep, Sylvia Hatchell.
Mosh on the baseline with 1:30 to go in the first half. Duke with a 1-point lead. 8 on the shot clock. Tillis to go with it. A little bit rough that time offensively.
Give some credit to Carolina's defense. They're making Isis Tillis take tough shots. She had the floater on the last possession. That turnaround, you've got to be a little more patient, I think, if you're Duke offensively.
Loretta Brown signals for a timeout. North Carolina, 30-second timeout.
They will have Jody Conrad on the women's side approaching 800. The first coach to have a team go undefeated back in '86. What a team. Oh.
Sutton couldn't get a handle on the pass inside from Nikita Bell. And that is their 14th turnover. Folks, don't forget, coming up at halftime, Matt Weiner in the studio along with Coach Nell Fortner. Take a look at Jody Conrad and her great coaching prowess down at Texas and a preview of UConn Notre Dame. Great game coming up. Duke swings it around. Tillis working hard to get open. There's Krapel out top with 53 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, Carolina exchanging all screens on the perimeter as Duke kind of runs and sets screens away from the basketball. They're just simply switching.
Whitley on the baseline kicks it out to Mosh. Off the mark, Tillis battling. Mosh got it back. Hey, look what I found, she says.
Yeah, Isis Tillis makes that play. You don't get an assist, but it should be one. Nice hustle.
Duke with a 3-point advantage. Keep in mind, Loretta Brown with the ball right now for North Carolina has not scored in the first half. She's their leading scorer, 13 a game.
Well, the 3 games I watched on tape, they did exactly this, and now they come with a double to try to stop it. Oh, sweet. 1-on-4, they flatten things out. They try to trap her, doesn't work.
Beard checking back into the ball game for the dying seconds. They got to go quick to get this off. Krapel won't get it off in time.
Many sunglasses may actually make it harder to see. And if they don't cut the road glare, it can be deadly. This is Battle Vision by Atomic Beam, inspired by U.S. soldiers that depend on clear vision to hit their targets.
Hi, I'm Hunter Ellis, and I wear Battle Vision by Atomic Beam for crystal clear vision when it matters most.
Battle Vision lets you see in high definition and even blocks dangerous glare, helping to keep you safe. Battle Vision's polarized lenses filter out reflected light, knocking down glare so you can see clearly in ultra-high definition. They help eliminate glare, enhance color, and provide UV protection for exceptional optical clarity. Battle Vision can be twisted and tortured without breaking, and now feature power hinges for ultimate flexibility. The lenses can withstand hard drops and knocks. Sand, rocks, glass, even metal are no match. Look, regular glasses just make everything darker. So whether you're out skiing or out on the open road, cut the glare and see with Battle Vision. From riding your motorcycle to riding your bike, playing tennis, or target practice, battle through the glare and see with sharp clarity. Similar sunglasses can cost hundreds. Call or click now and get Battle Vision by Atomic Beam for just $19.99. Order right now and we'll double this entire offer. Absolutely free. One to wear and a spare with no additional fees. 100% free. This is a TV-only special offer that is not available on Amazon. You'll also get a lifetime guarantee. That's 2 Battle Visions with lifetime guarantee for just $19.99. Remember, this TV-only offer is not available on Amazon. You must call or click now to order.
Call 1-800-643-7304. That's 1-800-643-7304. Call or visit getbattlevision.com. So call 1-800-643-7304. Order now.
Black Lives matter. Simple as that.
Silence is no longer an option.
It's time to be part of the movement.
Progress has been too slow.
There's no place for racism and social injustice anywhere.
And just because you haven't lived it
doesn't mean it isn't real.
The ball's in our court.
To put in the hard work for change.
And lead the tough conversation about racism.
We see you. We hear you.
We stand with you.
Black Lives Matter.
If you walk with a traditional cane, you could be causing crippling pain. Traditional canes force you to walk hunched over, head down, and unstable, which creates debilitating back, neck, and joint pain. Take your next step upright, secure, and with less pain with the Campbell Posture Cane, the ingenious walking cane that allows you to walk more upright, changing your line of sight so you look forward instead of down.
It gives me more support, and I don't have to worry about falling.
The secret is in the revolutionary Campbell handle that takes the pressure off your shoulder and wrist, placing you in a natural, pain-free position.
The Campbell Posture Cane works by supporting the strength of your body using biomechanical engineering to dramatically improve your posture and feel less pain.
The Campbell Posture Cane has given me my freedom back.
You can get your Campbell Posture Cane for the factory direct price of just $39.99. It comes with the Campbell Gold Medallion money-back guarantee. Call or go online to CampbellCane.com. That's CampbellCane.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Carmichael Auditorium here in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Battle between a couple of schools separated by 8 miles, and right now just 1 point. Mark Jones along with Doris Burke courtside on Martin Luther King Day. Doris, the two stars for the respective teams struggling right now, but you can always find somebody who will step to the fore, and so far, Carolina has just that in Leah Metcalf.
Well, Leah Metcalf, combined with the Clemson game, is now 6 for her last 9 threes. She's a 33% shooter on the year, but today has flat out hurt Duke with her long distance shooting. They've not spotted up quickly enough on her. I think that maybe she's taken them a bit by surprise. Once you stick 1 or 2, that jumper looks awfully sweet. It comes a little easier. I expect them to make an adjustment the second half on her.
She's coming off a season-high 21 points in their last outing against Clemson. Here's a look at the first half numbers. Remember, both teams averaging about 47% shooting from the field, coming in far below that right now. And look at the turnovers, just killing North Carolina.
Well, they come in averaging 20 plus. Plus, Duke is a team that forces 24. So that number is high, but maybe where you expected given the makeups of both teams.
Metcalf.
Oh, she feels good. It comes a little easier when you hit a few.
Great way to start the second half. Certainly not lacking for confidence. A mad scramble, and Duke comes up with it. Duke with a 28-game conference winning streak on the line coming in.
Yeah, they accomplished last season what no other school in history has done, and that was go 19-0. They rip off 16 straight in the regular season, and though being down double digits with 13 to play in the final against Carolina, they won that one.
Osofsky missing from the baseline. Misty Bass chases down the loose ball, showing a lot of agility.
But North Carolina up to the task. I mean, this is a team that has a national title under its belt in '94 with their assistant coach. I know it's someone that my partner Mark Jones is rather fond of, Charlotte Smith.
Charlotte Smith with everything going for her, and now exerting that great influence on the players on this team. Tillis.
Wow.
gets her own rebound and got it to fall.
Yeah, the last 3 shots she's taken have been pretty tough, but good persistence right there.
Duke up by 3 here as second half just underway. Atkinson, the freshman, way off the mark. Inside to Misty Bass. Yeah, got a good look, but missed it.
Yeah, I think you would be patient. You could power dribble, get a good angle, and take that shot.
Brown. Nice feed, but Thomas rejected inside. Tillis now showing a little handle in the open court and picked. Metcalf took it away from her.
I'll tell you, this young woman, she may major in biology. Her father's a doctor, and she's got some game. Wow.
Quick hands. Former sprint champion in the state of North Carolina. Using her quicks right there. Beard dishes to Tillis, and she's fouled underneath by Jennifer Thomas.
Well, Leah Metcalf, it's been an up and down year where they're playing extremely well of late, and they're so fast. Their team speed is impressive. Their athleticism, smart play, turn it, then use your speed to get by defenders, jump stop. Oh boy, how Lynn Dunn and some people just love that jump stop. Go up off 2 feet, power up.
Leah Metcalf seemingly turning things in her favor. Her season turning around the Christmas break. Sub coming into the ball game now. Crystal Baptist coming in for Candace Sutton. What do you make of that substitution?
Well, Baptist, I thought, did a nice job rebounding the basketball in the first half. She had 5, so I think she gives them some strength there. And remember, the offensive rebound advantage went to Duke in the first half. That was a little surprising. 10-5 on the offensive glass.
Tillis makes the free throw. And Duke with a 3-point lead. Atkinson rejected, and possession going Duke's way. Came down hard that time, too.
Yeah. This is a versatile basketball player, but welcome to the ACC, young lady.
Former Miss Basketball in the state of South Carolina. The object of a very heated recruiting battle between North Carolina and Clemson, and that kind of grew to a boil in their recent game. Asofsky on the baseline. Foul against Matasovsky.
Atkinson in some pain.
That is Matasovsky's first foul. Meanwhile, that's Atkinson on the sidelines. That one hurt. She came crashing to the floor when she was tied up.
Well, she can play the 1-2-3, really more of a 2-3 now that she's in college. But she said her favorite position is the point guard because you get to handle it. Wow.
Foul that time.
Wow.
Against Misty Bass, yeah.
When the ball goes dead, most coaches teach go chest to chest. You want to take away any vision that ball handler might have.
Matasovsky coming out of the ball game. Whitley coming in for Duke. Duke with 2 team fouls here so far in the second half. Carolina with 1. Metcalf to the baseline. Bell. Bell puts up the jumper. Whitley does a great job scoring in on the glass.
Yeah, she's doing a nice job off the defensive backboards. Oh, look at Beard.
Just fracturing fibulas, breaking ankles all the way down court.
And, the best make it look just so easy.
Sutton back in the ball game for North Carolina, misses the turnaround. Got her own rebound. Brown trying to find it offensively a little bit strong. Alana Beard with the rebound. And Sylvia Hatchell looking for some answers.
Yeah, a little frustration. The jump shooting not going their way right now. Duke's defense pretty sound.
And Tillis increases the lead to 7. Isis Tillis with 9 in the ball game.
Well, you got a North Carolina team, as you see the second half shooting has gone south, 1 of 8.
These two teams with a very rich history and tough competition.
Yeah, and you know what Duke's doing? They're flat out taking away what is at times the best offensive rebound. And Carolina had 5 in the first half. They don't have any here in the second.
Right now it's 1 and done. Beard on the drive and kick. Tillis. Brown with the rebound. But Duke doing a good job of getting back in transition, too.
Yeah, they know the pace at which North Carolina wants to play. And Bell breaks that with a streak there. Now 2 of 9 here in the second half. This is a spurt-type team for Carolina now. They have the potential for greatness.
And a Beard rims it in and out. And here comes Metcalf. I'm telling you, she likes to push it. That lady is quicker than gossip when it comes to speed.
It's a war zone out there, and your car's paint gets attacked every day by acid rain, damaging rocks, scorching sun, leaving your paint dull and faded. Now you can clean, shine, and protect with Shine Armor, the amazing new car polish that's made with super nano ceramic, guaranteed to be the greatest shine and protection you've ever used. Just spray it on to restore your car's finish with ease. It's not a wax, but a high-tech ceramic shield that instantly repels dirt and debris. Nothing sticks, and water just dances right off. Even a fried egg won't stick. Amazing. No matter where you drive, everything cleans up just like that. Shine Armor with nano ceramic is made in the USA, and it's not just a little better, it's a lot better, making all other polishes obsolete. The secret? Our exclusive ceramic formula that fills in micro cracks and crevices to create an ultra-durable protective barrier against harsh elements. Even fire can't break the protection. And nuts and bolts just bounce off without a scratch. Bumpers, trim, mirrors, glass, and more. You'll get a beautiful showroom shine with Shine Armor. Professional ceramic finishes can cost you thousands, but act now and get Shine Armor for only $19.99. But wait, we'll also send you 2 premium microfiber towels for a perfect, easy application in just minutes. Absolutely free. And we're not done. We'll double this offer and send you a second set. That's enough Shine Armor for your cars, trucks, boats, RVs, and more. Just pay a separate fee, and we'll ship it to you free. That's 2 bottles of Shine Armor, 4 microfiber towels, and free shipping. But you have to call or click now.
To order, call 1-800-496-5817 or go online at buyshinearmor.com. Don't delay. Call 1-800-496-5817 or go online at buyshinearmor.com. Order now.
I sent your new prescription to the pharmacy. Any idea how much it will cost? You have a choice. Insurance or GoodRx? I have insurance. Insurance is not what it used to be. People struggle to get their prescriptions covered, and prices keep rising. I recommend GoodRx. You get free coupons to save on your prescriptions. Compare prices to find the best discounts.
GoodRx. Smart.
Stop paying too much for your prescriptions. Download the free app today.
Real people are coming together with Disney Plus.
I watched The Avengers with my grandma, Iron Man pose. There's a taste for everyone.
My girlfriend and I, we watched a Smart Guy marathon.
The Incredibles. Me and my brother just love them.
Me and my partner, we love to watch Star Wars.
My niece introduced her to 101 Dalmatians. I was like, you love it, right?
Dumbo, The Simpsons, the Disney Channel classics, bridging the generational gap forever. Disney Plus will bring you together.
Duke using last year's disappointment as motivation. No fewer this year. Baptist inside off the feed from Sutton. Crystal Baptist with 4 points of the ball game to lead down to 3.
Yeah, I like that substitution. Thomas goes out, Baptist comes in. She gets her rebounding and scoring in the post. Boy, Baptist, I just like their attitude today. Coming out, rebounding the ball with authority.
Carolina now going to a zone, but Beard penetrates it. Oh boy, Houdini's in the house, folks. How'd that make its way in?
Well, this is a young woman who plays the game at her own pace, knows when to push, when not to push. That added strength that you alluded to in the first half, Mark. Think that made a difference on that play?
No doubt. Metcalf, meanwhile, with her personal foul. North Carolina with 2 team fouls, Duke with 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Duke ball. Duke has won the last 6 straight meetings against North Carolina. Duke playing with a 5-point advantage here, unlike similar games where they led by larger margins and then led up near the end doors.
That killer instinct, it's a hard thing to teach.
Krapel out top. Tillis for 3. Pass underneath. Boy, she is not for the faint of heart.
No, and remember what we were talking about with Sutton, the ability to move her? Look at the frame on the freshman, Misty Bass. That is a powerful upper body, uses every bit of it to move Sutton out of the way.
We are here at Carmichael Auditorium, Chapel Hill, North Carolina. #1 Duke taking on #10 North Carolina. Duke with the lead so far. I'm Mark Jones along with Doris Burke. The Blue Devils went 16-0 a season ago in ACC play. And right now the leading scorers of the ball game, Metcalf with 11 for North Carolina. Tillis with 9, Bass with 8, Beard with 7 for Duke. Sutton takes another seat. Got a lane violation, and it's against the Blue Devils. Kenya McBee in the ball game, along with Brown, Nikita Bell, Leah Metcalf. Here's Bell. Metcalf off the mark. Bell went after it. It's out of bounds. North Carolina ball. Most checking back into the ball game. Misty Bass going to take a seat.
Wow, it's an interesting exchange.
Makes them much smaller. Baptist. Tillis knocked it out, and it goes off of Beard out of bounds.
Yeah, see, Baptist, the attitude that she comes with, the aggressive nature. Now can her teammates feed on it? Keep attacking that glass. Put the pressure on Duke.
Bell off the inbound. And once again, they get a good look off the inbound pass.
Yeah, that's another thing that's really noticeable. They're just timing plays. Sometimes they go 1-4 set out of bounds for the lob. That one a good solid screen off the inbounds.
Krapel. That was an inbound play they worked on a lot yesterday. Quickly up court, here's Metcalf. Bell put it on spin cycle. Oh!
Wow. That's the one you say, oh no, oh no. Yes, count that one.
Timeout, Duke.
Now their potential for spurts. Look out, Dukes. Got to use one.
Yeah, 30-second timeout. But Nikita Bell, arguably the most athletic player on the team.
Well, let the thoroughbreds out of the house. Spin move, keep your shoulders square, get them square somehow. Whoa. Tough shot. Looks good when it goes down.
Lead down to 1, and folks, our women's college basketball double dip continues with more great action coming up after our game. UConn taking on Big East rival Notre Dame. Notre Dame ranked number 20 in the country, UConn number 2. You know, it's interesting listening to Gino Auriemma in a game we did earlier this year in the inaugural Jimmy V Classic. He was kind of downplaying their potential success because of their youth. There's a lot of loopholes in Gino Auriemma.
Yeah.
I mean that affectionately, of course.
Well, I think a little bittersweet moment for Gino and the entire Connecticut program, because when they set the record for consecutive victories, Chris Daly, the associate head coach, was not there. In mourning the loss of her father, Robert. Our sympathies, along with the entire women's basketball world, go to the Daly family. But that's tough because those two side by side and building that powerhouse.
Great hustle by Bell. Couldn't quite corral it. Out of bounds, Duke possession. Bell was 1 and 6 from the field at the half at 2 points. Now 3 for 4 in the second half. Total of 8 for the ball game.
See, I think the substitution of Baptist was the key in this game in the second half, mostly because of her attitude. There's been a subtle shift.
Oh, speaking of good plays off the inbound pass.
How about that? Just pretty. That's a timing play where you clear the congestion in the lane. The pass has got to be on the money, and the cuts have got to be on the money.
Whitley with 9. Brown driving, lost control. She was a little bit out of control. Most came up with it, and here's Beard. Alana Beard knifing her way to the basket for the layup.
She'll get hers eventually. Too good a player.
Beard with 9. The lead back up to 5. Just when it looked like North Carolina would overtake Duke, they got to within 1. Beard with a big play. Brown from downtown.
Yes. Eventually, Coretta Brown will hit some shots as well. Too good a shooter.
That's her first three-pointer of the ball game. She has 5. Whitley.
Sometimes with these two, do you not get the feeling that you got two boxers standing in the middle of the ring just throwing one punch after the other, and who's standing at the end?
Brown calls thumbs down. Bell, nice feed. We are tied.
Yes. The athleticism of Bell starting to come to the fore, and who's the recipient in great position in the post? Baptist.
Number 1 Duke, undefeated at 16-0, a 28-game conference win streak on the line, facing a daunting task in North Carolina right now. Tillis.
Oh, quiet the crowd, Isis.
One thing has become evident. There's quite a few North Carolina fans that made the trip here. Actually, Duke fans that made the trip to Chapel Hill. Bell inside battling, but fouled on the floor.
Yeah, that's Moshe just trying to jump for the board. Now, Moshe's got the best vertical on the team, but you know what? Turn around, put a body on.
Bell, meanwhile, off the mark. Inside, battling. Boy, what a putback by Kenya McBee.
Yeah, this is a young woman who can dunk it. She's got great ups. And the athleticism, now they're going to switch and go a little zone D. This is the Carolina point zone made famous by Dean Smith. It's a 1-3-1 look.
Tillis on the baseline. Inside to Moshe. Kicks it out to Harding, who's in for Crapel. Whitley. Rebound scramble underneath. Boy, McBee tried to pass it to a teammate while sitting on the ground, the floor.
Yeah.
Out of bounds, it'll be Duke ball. Harding will inbound.
Now they scored off that little play the last time they had an out-of-bounds play in this position. Do they run it as effectively?
Is it easier defensively to go zone against an inbound, or do you like man?
Well, what you do is you at least congest the middle with a zone, and this is going to be a foul away from the play.
Fouls on Crystal Baptist. That is her second personal. Carolina's 14th foul here in the second half.
Zone, you're more likely to give up a jumper. Man-to-man, you're likely to give up a close shot.
They switched off nicely on Beard and forced her into an air ball. Good defense that time by Carolina.
Yes. It's not a bad idea to exchange every screen with Beard. You know, you don't want to give her any opening. She does a nice job reading what the defense gives her.
Crapel on the bench while Harding runs the point for Duke. Metcalf for Carolina. Inside to Baptist with the left-handed hook.
Yeah, MVP today. There's no question who it is. Crystal Baptist.
8 points for her and a 2-point North Carolina lead. 50-1 on the season, the Tar Heels are. 5-0 in conference play.
Back to the point zone, the 1-3-1.
Moshe from deep. Tillis got good position. Isis Tillis ties the game.
Yeah, tough shot. And her versatility is amazing. You'll see her step out and shoot threes, make some excellent passes in a variety of settings, then offensive border.
Metcalf blows by Harding. So Metcalf, you pointed out, she has the speed advantage against Crapel. Seems to enjoy the same advantage against Harding.
Yeah,
as well.
I mean, that's no question why Gestacour's made the switch from Crapel to Harding. Defensive speed, but Metcalf, the crossover. Whew. You mentioned a track star, high school state champion in 3 different events.
Inside to Bell. That's someone they've gone to off the inbound. This time she misses. Out of bounds. And it'll be Duke ball, much to the disapproval of the sellout crowd here at Carmichael Auditorium. Over 10,000 on hand. A boisterous gang. They were turning people away at the door, people lining up hours before tip-off today. Inside Beard off the lob. Got a nice roll.
Yeah, I mean, once they went to the 1-3-1 set, that's a straight call from Gesson Courts on the sideline. Excellent execution.
Beard with 11 points. Duke with a 2-point lead. Brown has been bottled up for the most part today. Inside for Bell. Knocked away. And they may have missed that one, and I think we're going to correct it.
Well, this is good officiating because Juanita Spence, who had a better angle, just goes right to Sally Bell. This is a group of 3. Teamwork is as pivotal with the officials as it is with these two basketball teams. Good officiating.
Brown inbounds underneath. Good rejection by Whitley on Bell.
Twice on the plates, my goodness.
Misty Bass getting set to check back into the ball game for Duke. As is Latangela Atkinson for Carolina. Bell going to take a seat. And Boschwell for Duke. Duke with 5 team fouls. Carolina with 4. 9:06 to go here in the second half. McBee outside. 8 on the shot clock.
They get a 1-4 set.
Metcalf.
Who else? Crystal Baptist keeping it alive and keeping it in Carolina's possession.
Been an interesting season for number 40. She has battled back from injuries, had neck and back injuries, suffered in a car accident. Just days after getting her license, she was rear-ended and suffered a neck injury. We're here at Carmichael Auditorium, Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Baptist off the inbound pass. Forced it up and got the foul on Bass. And she'll get an opportunity to tie this game up. Bass, meanwhile, with her 3rd personal foul. Duke with 16 fouls. And look at our ESPN 2 game track so far. Beard picking up the pace here in the second half. Brown still somewhat stymied with just 5. Baptist makes the free throw, and we talked a little bit early about the free throw shooting of North Carolina this year. They have been very subpar, shooting in the mid-50s.
Yeah, that's a big one. It's just really inexcusable. Wide open 15-foot shot. Got to stick that home.
It's something that they've worked on, but to no avail so far. North Carolina trailing by 1.
They switch defenses again, man-to-man. This is going to be a hold on Atkinson on Beard as she tries to dive to the rim.
Osofsky going to check back into the ball game for the Blue Devils. Bass will sit down with her 3rd personal foul. That foul was on Atkinson, her 2nd personal. Team 5th.
So now with Whitley out and Misty Bass, I'm sorry, Whitley's on the floor, but Bass is out. And that leaves Winter Whitley to guard Baptist on the other end.
Tillis, a wide open look for 3. Tipped up. Atkinson double teamed and passes safely out of it. North Carolina with a chance to go ahead. Greta Brown. Atkinson, 10 on the shot clock. McBee. Got a nice roll, and North Carolina has a 1-point lead.
Yeah, they've taken that shot clock down. The athleticism of McBee making the difference. Elevates over the defender.
Great ball from the baseline, still ice cold. But that was Matasovsky. Metcalf looking to create, now decides to pull it out. Atkinson. North Carolina showing a lot of patience here. 10 on the shot clock.
I'll tell you what's interesting. They've been able to execute with the shot clock down.
5 on the shot clock. Time to go. Metcalf. Little hesitation.
Oh, Crapo just not up to the task defensively.
Little stop and go dribble. She has 13.
Change of pace froze Crapo momentarily, then the blow by. And this is not Carolina's strength. Let's give you some credit for executing when the shot clock goes down, doing some things in that half court.
Crapo for three, long. Tillis with the rebound. Duke crashing the offensive glass, got 3 opportunities. And Whitley makes it cash.
Whitley's played well. Just using that big body to get position, stay persistent.
These teams looking a little bit fatigued now. Just the touch. Inside to Baptist.
Would they like some consistency from Baptist? Gets the defender sealed high, and the pass is on the money. I love their execution in these last 4 sets in the half court.
You might want to call her Fine Crystal Baptist. Right now, she's looking real fine.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Diabetics understand all too well the pain of pricking your fingers. But now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can immediately reduce your pain. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 4 or more times daily, injecting insulin 3 or more times daily, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn about this groundbreaking new CGM technology. And if you have Medicare, you can get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 4 or more times daily, injecting insulin 3 or more times daily, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how you can get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
It's starting to feel like a routine, man. I'm kind of liking this.
It's go time.
Situations like this where you really have to come together for the same cause.
Hopefully that moment was a step forward.
I spoke for all 100 guys on our team, all our backgrounds put together.
To have the longest win streak in Division I sports, that's pretty special, I think.
You guys got to have me on more often, man. You got to start coming together.
We really have a loaded show.
Tucker and Durham, weekdays 8 to 10 a.m. on ACCN.
When your hands hurt, you can't function. Until now, introducing the new CopperFit compression gloves with Sure Grip technology to give you more power, more control, and more agility than ever. Copper-infused compression fabric woven into an ultra-lightweight performance glove that supports relief and recovery of sore muscles and painful joint stiffness. And new Sure Grip bands built in provide a strong, non-slip grip.
They relieve my pain. The support or whatever magic these things do, I don't know what it is. It doesn't matter to me what it is. It works.
Relief from painful muscle and joint soreness. Guaranteed or your money back. Call 1-800-658-8753 or on the web at getcopperfitgloves.com for only $19.99. Order right now and your shipping is free.
While I'm wearing this, I do not have any pain. I can use it on the keyboard, I can use my phone. I love this glove.
Ask for it by name. CopperFit compression gloves.
Couple of teams here undefeated in conference play. Whitley missing the left-handed layup. North Carolina with an opportunity now to increase its lead to 5. Bell cutting through the defense, missing the layup. Jump ball and possession going Carolina's way. Boy, Bell is fearless on her forays to the bucket.
And you get the sense that Sylvia's team right now, in the last few minutes at least, every hustle play going their way. They're beating Duke to the basketball.
She said that this is a very special crew because of the chemistry. And you saw an example of that yesterday in practice, the levity they displayed despite getting a lot of hard work done.
Yeah, I think there's no question that Coretta Brown's influence is important there. And they execute really well at their inbounds.
Kenyon McBee with the field goal. She has 8.
At her size, Kenyon McBee, 6'3", but real long, plays bigger, steps back, receives a pass.
North Carolina with its largest lead of the ball game. Bell on the break, ringing the bell.
For end-to-end speed of Metcalf and Bell, impressive.
You just pointed it out. That has been, in large part, the difference.
Yeah.
Isis Tillis on the baseline, knocks down the jumper.
Boy, she's been the one to answer on a couple of occasions.
Lead is down to 5. I'm thinking that this Carolina team looks strong physically. Potential handing out their vitamins yesterday after practice one by one, and perhaps that explains for the added energy they're displaying today.
Peach-colored multivitamins, and she's got to watch them because they'll throw them out.
Sutton kicks it back out to Brown. Good defense by Beard, and she is fouled by Brown in the process. Boy, great recovery by Beard.
Yes. There's a little jumper, block, the length, the speed, and the bump.
Alana Beard gets talked about so many times in terms of her offensive prowess, but she might be the best defensive player in the country as well.
Yeah, in the debate over who's better, Taurasi is the better long-distance shooter. Beard is the better slasher, the better defensive player. Taurasi may be the better passer. It's an interesting debate because their personalities are so different.
And we talked about it before this game. What happens if you're a GM in the WNBA now?
Yes.
Who do you pick in that draft a year from now?
Yeah, there's no question. Point zone, 1-3-1 look, and a poor pass by Whitley, bailed out by the freshman Atkinson. Woo!
Brown suffering from a cramp, seemingly. She has gone off into the locker room for North Carolina, something that happened during that last skirmish, and they got to have her back on the court.
Tell you, remember the most famous ACC women's player who used to suffer from cramps, Dawn Staley. In their great run under Debbie Ryan with Virginia, that was a problem for Dawn.
The report has come from the sidelines in North Carolina. They are stretching out that leg. She does have cramps. Nice feed inside by Crapel to Beard.
Yeah, Crapel, steady find, excellent use of the dribble to draw a defender and create the angle on the pass. Crapel, very smart basketball player.
4.5 minutes to go. Mark Jones, Doris Burke, courtside. Number 1 Duke. 16-0 in the season against 15-1 North Carolina. Bell and 1.
Yeah, where you might be solid on one end, you might be a liability on the other end. And what Sylvia Hatch is doing right now is just, they're picking on her. That's the truth. They're picking on Vicky Crapel, isolating her defensively, clearing a spot, and allowing Bell to attack her.
Sylvia Hatcher finding those mismatches and pressing the right buttons as the head coach. Nikita Bell stepping to the line, just a 58% free throw shooter, but the most improved player this year for North Carolina. Rims out. Isis Tillis with the rebound.
We were talking about Duke's ability to spread the floor and take away help defense. Well, in that particular instance, Carolina using that effectively.
Beard now posting up against Bell. Great matchup. And Beard wins that one.
Yes.
Right in her grill. That is just talent, folks.
So many ways to hurt you. The back down dribble.
Guess she's got a post-up game, too.
Yes, she does.
Hadn't seen much of that before, but there you go. Bell outside. Metcalf with the jumper.
Hustle plays. Ball bouncing Carolina's way.
Metcalf to the bucket.
Whoa.
Tillis with the snuff. Tillis push it up herself for the tie. Rebound, North Carolina, and Crystal Baptist is fouled. Duke with 7 team fouls now. Carolina with just 6. Folks, tonight, big money presented by Bud Light. Number 6 UConn taking on the Hurricanes down in Coral Gables. Then at 9 Eastern time, Texas Tech taking on Oklahoma. Sooners trying to avenge an earlier defeat
Yes.
at the hands of the Red Raiders and Bobby Knight's team.
Quanish White and Hollis Price won a state title in New Orleans. Think they want to get back and win a collegiate title?
Misty Bass, meanwhile, with her 4th personal foul. And at some point, Doris, North Carolina has to make free throws.
Not a doubt in my
simple.
mind. Yeah. Sylvia was saying that when they won the title in '94, she was ranked exactly the same as she was coming in this season. But there are little things that separate runners-up from champions. Free throws and turnovers, 2 of those. That team's got to get better in those areas.
Foul on the play against McBee. Her 3rd personal foul. Bass stepping to the line. Misty Bass, folks, if you think she has a striking resemblance to a certain performer, she is the daughter, yes, of Chubby Checker. And that free throw a little bit strong.
Yeah, she has got to get better in that area. She's missed a few today. Duke #1 in the ACC as a team in free throw percentage, but Misty Bass struggling.
Well out top, Beard guarding her. Atkinson with 6 on the shot clock. Rejected by Tillis. 2 on the shot clock. One second to go on the shot clock. They got it off, but a little bit too strong from McBee. And here comes Beard. Taking a run through the basket and a block called against Carolina. Ooh, that was close.
Nikita Bell on the other end of things, struggling a little bit. Looks like she came down, got hurt.
Against McBee, her 4th personal foul.
Well, what you would argue with your Duke is the body control of Alana Beard. She changes her direction and position and gets enough of an angle on the defender that the official calls it the other way. Sylvia would argue that she was set.
Beard makes the first of 2, a 77% free throw shooter. Atkinson comes out of the ball game, and Brown back in after suffering from leg cramps moments ago. Beard was 16 in the ball game. A chance now to bring her team to within 1.
Duke goes man-to-man, going to force them to execute again in the half court.
Metcalf comes up short.
You think she was trying to lead Sutton?
Might have been. Looked like she was caught in between as Vicky Krapel comes back into the ball game for Harding. Now Duke with a chance to take the lead. North Carolina in a zone defense with the length of Kenya McBee out top, Doris.
Yeah, I love her at the top of that point zone. Long, athletic, covers a lot of ground quickly.
Whitley with the 3 ball. Beard chased it down and they took it away from her. McBee went after it.
But she makes plays and 14 ticks. Alana Beard does not get a touch. I think with Miguel, you just smile and look at him and say, maybe we better move that ball a little bit more.
Possession going to the Blue Devils. Nikita Bell coming back into the ball game. Coretta Brown with just 5 points will take a seat. Hasn't been a banner day for her. Under 2 minutes to go. Tillis with a show and go.
Oh, pretty. A lot of versatility.
He has 17 in the ball game. Duke leading by 1. Nikita Bell inside. Lots of contact. No call. Whitley almost stripped.
Yeah, Whitley, strong board. Nikita Bell had some time. Rushed out a little bit. Short-armed it.
Now North Carolina comes out of its zone, extending its man to half court. 1:20 to play. And a foul against North Carolina, Kenya McBee.
Boy, Beard hits the deck hard. 5 on McBee. Her afternoon is over. Well, she made the 5th one a good one anyway,
Yeah,
Mark.
she got her money's worth, leaving the game with 8 points. And her team trailing by 1. Timeout on the floor. Last time these two teams met, it was Duke winning in the ACC Conference Tournament. They've won 6 straight against North Carolina. North Carolina trying to snap a long streak of losses against #1 ranked teams here today.
Agnes Baronato was quoted in the papers as saying nobody's going to go undefeated in our league this season.
Saw that.
She might be right. This is what I was alluding to earlier. They're on the brink, Duke. 3rd in overall wins over the last 4+ seasons. They've recruited at the top with Connecticut and Tennessee going head-to-head with each of those schools winning players. Now it's just title time.
Up and Beard a little bit strong. And a block called against Craple in the backcourt. Wow. That is her 3rd personal foul. Both teams shooting. But again, we mentioned it has been a common thread and theme throughout the course of the game. North Carolina from the free throw line, not very good. It has been the bane of Sylvia Hatchell's team all year long, shooting in the mid-50s. And they miss another one. Fortunate to get the rebound. Atkinson got it back again.
Athleticism, the determining factor late in this ball game. Poor shot, but go chase it down.
Inside to Sutton. Off the mark and a rebound by Tillis. Oh, they had a fantastic look at it. And a timeout called by Duke.
There's a block, and it's a good call.
Against Nikita Bell. Beard will go to the free throw line. Both teams are shooting. Gail Gustin, of course, first saw Beard play in high school back in Louisiana. She made a note to herself, and the note said simply, "Best player I've ever seen." And the funny thing is, Beard didn't think she played that well with her.
No, she didn't, and that's, you know, the story's been well documented. Both Chris Daly and Mickey DeMoss missed Beard. Duke, the one who recruited her first and got her. Actually, now Duke going to offense, defense, substitution. Harding will come in, Craple goes out because you'll now have to go back and guard the likes of Metcalf and Bell. So good coaching by Gail Gustin, of course.
And here she is again, once again, basking in the spotlight. Straight up ice.
Money. Now, Alana Beard used to say that free throw shooting is nothing but paying your dues, putting in the time. So when you step up in critical situations, it's nothing but routine.
3-point lead for Duke.
Plenty of time. Just need to execute as you've done well here in the latter stages of this game.
Atkins to Bell. Cross-court dangerous pass to Metcalf. Force one up.
Oh!
Do you believe it?
Wow, an unexpected kiss can leave one of those two parties less than pleased.
Tied at 61 with 20 seconds to go. And Duke calls a timeout. It's final one. Metcalf couldn't believe it herself.
Well, you had a choice. You could go for the early two, or you could take it down and force yourself to shoot a three. Tell you, unexpected kiss, the bench on one side, loving life.
In the immortal words of World Be Free, former player says, if you don't have a shot, force it. That's what she did.
Well, now it's about defense if you're Carolina, and you got to know the two options that are most likely to receive this pass. Obviously, Beard 1, Tillis 2.
We've seen North Carolina mix up their defenses here in the second half. But first, Duke, number 1, Carolina, number 10. I'm Mark Jones along with Doris Burke. Less than a minute to go here. North Carolina with the game's only timeout remaining, a 30-second timeout.
Yeah,
you go man or zone here?
Well, you know, I would go man, and the thing I would tell my team if I'm Duke, obviously, is you want 2 shots at the win. But you don't want to shoot it early enough that Carolina gets an opportunity at some wild half-court shot. So you take the shot clock down as far as you can. Maybe you go 1-4 set, allow Beard to handle the basketball, flatten the defense. But she goes with only enough for one shot and a tip opportunity. Nothing more.
Beard, the game's leading scorer so far with 19 points. Tillis right behind her with 17, and Winter Whitley with 11. Those three, the only three in double figures scoring for Duke, which has pretty much been the pattern this season.
Yes. I don't think necessarily a loss is a bad thing for Duke. It takes a little bit of the pressure off. We're not thinking about, oh, we're undefeated, because with each successive win for Duke, as they point to a national championship, there's the replay. Metcalf, tough shot. The pressure grows.
The official wants to see if her foot was on the line right there for the three when Metcalf let it fly off glass. They are reviewing the videotape.
Yeah, I like this rule. I like this ability. It's Sally Bell on the headset now.
Closely examine this one. One more look at it. It appears to be behind the line.
Yeah, their feet are so close together, it's obscuring your vision, but it does appear that she's behind. There's been no change, no boos coming from the Chapel Hill crowd, Carmichael Auditorium.
And now plenty of cheers from the 10,000 plus.
Plenty of time. Expect an over-deny of Beard. You could go on a back door here.
We got the team's most athletic player guarding her, Nikita Bell. Tillis flashes to the ball. Bell face guarding Beard. 10 on the shot clock. Backdoor cut. Most rejected. Sutton with 6 seconds to go. It's a 3-on-1. With 2 seconds to go. Bell didn't get it off, and it's rejected. We're going to overtime.
Good, solid defense from North Carolina. Let's give him some credit. Bell in the over-deny situation. See, I thought Moshe had her off the initial look, Mark. Wow.
They're calling a foul now. They're calling a foul. Hold on. It's against Winter Whitley. In the late game ruckus, a foul going undetected against Whitley. The clock still showing zeros on the time.
Sally Bell will get the headset and review once again.
Just moments ago, they reviewed the three-pointer from Metcalf. Now they're going to review this one. Boy, Sally Bell watching more video than Bob Saget of late, I'm telling you.
Yeah, we can get a look. There's been one controversial call in the ACC to win and dictate an outcome. Let's see it. Metcalf, it took her some time. Now, where does the foul come? That's on Whitley?
Sally Bell, the official there, checking out the videotape.
If the foul was on anyone, I would think it was Tillis, if there was a foul on anyone.
One more look at it.
See, but we get the benefit of multiple looks. These officials are making these calls on the fly. That is not an easy job. There's Tillis guarding. There's Whitley who comes over.
No time remaining. The ball still in her hand. It appears to be that time had expired.
Yes, that's exactly right. Zero's hit, so Sally Bell should be able to see that and make that determination as she's going to get her partners in on the decision. Excellent point, Mark. Clock hits 0. If there was contact, it was after the zeros.
And there's no time. Ball still in her hands.
Spectacular work from our truck. Just great work.
And we will go to overtime. as the cheer comes up from behind the Duke bench from their faithful that has made the 8-mile track.
Sally Bell will confer with both Gestencourse and Hatcher.
Gail Gestencourse team dodging a bullet. We'll be back for 5 more minutes. Number 1 in the country survived an overtime game earlier this year, but here's the key play. Pivotal coming back the other way for Carolina.
Yeah, well, Moshe, the play breaks down. Moshe has to go backdoor on the over deny. There's the block. That sends it in the other direction. And ensuing is what took a little bit of time to determine. But nice job by these officials to use that rule to the benefit.
What about Candace Sutton coming back, helping out on defense and making that play?
Yeah, nice, long, athletic, second overall all-time in blocks. In just her 3rd season here at Carolina. Duke's been in one overtime situation against Arkansas, Gary Blair's club, playing some excellent basketball. Carolina's yet to be in the extra session.
Carolina comes up with it and a timeout call.
Ooh, I thought it was a timeout before Baptist.
Crystal Baptist.
Hustle play, hustle play.
Crystal Baptist has been ubiquitous today. She has been all over the floor for North Carolina.
And see, I think Sally Bell, does she have a timeout here?
We're going to jump this one over again.
It's interesting. Re-jump it. And they reset it for 5.
One more time.
Would you expect anything less from Duke, Carolina?
There's Metcalf out top. Sutton with the turnaround.
But you know what? She used the dribble and she went away from the goal. Why not use that dribble and take a step around the defender? Because you're making it a longer shot, a tougher shot.
Great matchup here with Bell and Beard. Draper inside to Tillis. Tillis with a little shake.
Oh, how sweet of you, Isis. She said her favorite thing about Coach Gestencourse is she lets Isis be Isis. Well, if Isis plays like that, Gail can let her be that.
Hey, anybody that talks in the 3rd person can play. Metcalf out top. Inside Bell, rejected by Beard. It's a 4-2 for Duke. Beard. Oh, what a play.
Yeah, you know, they had numbers, and Crapo elected not to run the floor. I think she said, I'm going to stay out of her way.
And Crapo foul on Metcalf.
Now Beard makes the block, and it keeps it in play. Doesn't block it hard, blocks it so she can get it. Now Crapo, who might be a little bit fatigued, just gets out of the way, lets Beard do Beard's thing. Left side, her strength.
4th personal foul, meanwhile, on Crapo. Metcalf makes the free throw. She is the best free throw shooter on the team at 73%. As I mentioned, this team's struggling, shooting in the mid-50% wise from the line. Cuts the lead to 2. Don't forget, coming up after the game, UConn taking on Notre Dame. Plenty of basketball left here. Nikita Bell, a little shaken up. Goes back near the locker room area, comes out of the game. 2-point lead for the Blue Devils.
Carolina stays in that 1-3-1 zone. They've shown man-to-man and 1-3-1 or point zone a lot of the second half.
Tillis for 3. Isis is straight up ice.
Yes. So versatile.
22 points in the ball game and a 5-point lead for Duke.
You know what? Isis just needs to start expecting greatness every single night from Isis because she's capable of it.
Metcalf missed the runner out of bounds. It'll be Carolina ball.
maturation process year 1 to year 2, now to year 3 has been important. You see the overtime, Carolina, 3 looks, 3 misses.
She has continued to improve, Tillis has. She doubled her scoring from her freshman to sophomore year and is making leaps and bounds again this year. Brown to inbound. Atkinson puts up a quick one.
Wow.
Hit nothing but net.
It's been a tough afternoon. It takes some courage as a rookie to shoot that one.
Down to a 3-point lead. Harding on the dribble for Duke. Carolina switching it up. They're back in their man defense. Beard lurking in the elbow area. Here's Mosh with 10 on the shot clock. Tillis feeling it. Whitley battling inside. Beard.
Yeah, Whitley's been a big presence down there all afternoon. Using the body, taking up space, allows an extra look by Beard.
Duke doing it to North Carolina on the offensive boards. Beard with 23. 2.5 minutes to go. Metcalf stripped by Harding.
Good team defense. Sit down, cut off, angles to the basket.
Boy, Tillis really calling for the ball.
Yes.
Cross court too. She wants it. Whitley on the wing. Inside, Isis with a dream shake off the mark.
That's where it's just not a good shot. There were 15 full seconds on the shot clock. Playing with the lead.
Oh, spin dribble by Atkinson. Who can I get some fries with that shake? Latangelo.
4 straight to get him back within 3. Shows a thing or two herself, both skill-wise and mental toughness-wise.
This game really a paragon for what is now women's basketball in the NCAA. A tremendous showcase. Beard busting it on the baseline and one. Alana Beard breaking them off.
Extraordinary talent. And all that time in the weight room, it's twice paid off for her. Along the baseline, so sweet. You get them off their feet, get them reacting with the up fake, attack. Don't shy away. Create contact. And the bench is loving light.
Alana Beard, all ACC, All-American, Naismith candidate, all everything, all Galaxy. Giving it her all today. Look at that explosion in the second half. 22 points.
A member of the all second half team.
Charter member. They're coming up after our game. UConn taking on Duke. Check that. Not quite. That's coming up February 1st.
Yes, you're getting excited about
I want that one to come.
A lot of people looking forward to that.
That's February 1st. A foul underneath against Duke.
No, is this on set? Okay, you're right. It's on Whitley. I thought they were going to change it.
A 6-point lead for the Blue Devils. Sutton will step to the line. Sutton, a 53% free throw shooter. She's 1 of 2 from the stripe today. You know, I watched her shoot what seemed to be about 200 free throws after practice yesterday. She made most of them.
Well, and Carolina's only loss. They went 11 for 20 from the free throw line against Oklahoma.
Missed both of them. Halfway down and out. Now Metcalf extending that defense to three-quarter court for North Carolina.
Now, you don't shoot this basketball unless you have a layup. Otherwise, you take it all the way down. Keep the floor spread. Look for your backdoor cuts.
Tillis out to Whitley. 52 seconds to go. 7 on the shot clock. Mosh on the baseline. That might do it, folks.
That should do it. I'd say Mosh's struggle. Maybe that can get this young woman going.
Dana Mosh breaking out of her shooting slump at just the right time, giving Duke an 8-point lead. And Brown calls a timeout for North Carolina. Facing a daunting task. They've been unflappable all season. 42 seconds to go.
Our military uses high-tech surveillance equipment to keep you safe, like aircraft that can listen in on conversations from hundreds of miles away. Hi, I'm Hunter Ellis. Now you too can experience super hearing with Magic Ear by Atomic Beam. Now you can hear a pin drop from across the room. No more embarrassing complaints as you watch TV.
Please, turn that down.
You can adjust the volume for your personal listening. With Magic Ear, you don't have to turn up the volume or ask anyone to repeat themselves. This state-of-the-art breakthrough lets you adjust volume for any situation. You can even hear a conversation from across the room.
Have you seen Dawn? She looks amazing.
And pick up sounds you'd never hear. It's hard to hear in the backseat of a car.
Are you okay?
I can't hear you back here.
Now sit back and talk comfortably.
Can you hear me back there?
Loud and clear.
Use Magic Ear in theaters and meetings.
What do you say?
You'll hear every word clearly, comfortably, no matter where you're sitting. Sportsmen and bird watchers use it to hear noises that are too low for the human ear.
I love how discreet it is. Fits in the palm of your hand. No one even knows you're listening.
Discover for yourself the thrilling experience of super hearing.
Get the Magic Ear by Atomic Beam for just $19.99. But wait, order now and you can double the offer. Plus, you can get a 10-pack of Air Police 4 non-medical masks with 4 layers of protection plus a customizable nose piece for a secure fit. Just pay a separate fee. That's 2 Magic Ear by Atomic Beam and free shipping. This offer is not available on Amazon and supplies are limited. So call now for contactless delivery right to your door. Order today.
Call 1-800-592-2793. That's 1-800-592-2793. Or visit GetMagicEar.com. So call 1-800-592-2793. Or visit GetMagicEar.com now.
Fought with him. I died for him. I trusted him.
Rated PG-13, now streaming on Disney+.
Back here at Carmichael Auditorium, Duke with an 8-point lead, 42.8 to play. Duke trying to stay unbeaten in conference play.
Well, free throws have been a large part of this basketball game, and we've talked all game, we kind of harped on it for Carolina. 4 for 11 they are today. Sorry about that.
Yeah, Sutton missing 2 moments ago.
Need a quick hit here.
Metcalf going to work. Nice ball fake. Bell got it back. Nikita Bell. Oh, Duke fouling and stopping the clock. Don't want to do that. It's against Isis Tillis, who otherwise has played a stellar game today.
A 3-possession ball game. There's the free throw differential. Duke has not really done a good job either.
Yeah.
That's the #1 team percentage-wise of Duke in the ACC. But
73%. It's like you said, though, Doris, when you get into conference play, the intensity meter gets turned up a few notches.
Yeah, this rivalry, although Duke has dominated, winning 6 straight against Carolina and 9 of 10, this is the flavor and the substance and the texture of the ACC right here. This is just great.
Bell missing. Whitley fouled.
Let's give some props to Winter Whitley, who has used every bit of her size and overcome some personal difficulties off the court to play an extremely solid basketball game today.
Yeah, she's a member of the all-conference freshman team a season ago. Former Team USA member from Atlanta, Georgia. And what a homecoming it might be should they end up in the Georgia Dome.
Played at Holy Innocents. Great basketball career as a high school student. Boy, wouldn't she love to go home.
And the Final Four in front of some family and friends, no doubt. 9-point lead, Whitley with the second one on its way. Duke looking to improve to 17-0 overall. And 29 straight wins in conference play. Metcalf quickly back the other way, kicks it out for 3. Greta Brown. In that type of afternoon for their leading scorer. That's Cassell, the freshman in the ball game. Rebound, Mosh. It was Shayna Mosh that was blocked going to the bucket at the end of regulation. And it looked like she could have cost Duke the game, but key rebound there. And Duke now perhaps going on to its 17th victory of the season.
Yeah, Shayna Mosh is a player who's got so much ability. Obviously a disappointing end to this one for Sylvia Hatchell. There's a 4-game stretch during Shayna Mosh's sophomore career where she scored 108 points. It was when Alana Beard had hurt her hand. And you just keep waiting for Shayna Mosh to display all of those skills that she has.
Senior out of Clearfield, Pennsylvania, and anyone that is media friendly like she is, last year doing that ESPN.com diary for us all, which was very intriguing in itself. You gotta like it.
Yes. You pulled for her. You want to see her play well.
Tillis missing the shot, and Duke gonna improve to 17-0. 78-67 winners. They storm into Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and come out winners by 11 points. This has been a presentation of ESPN, your exclusive home of the Women's NCAA Championship. For more information, log on to ESPN.com.